Once upon a time, in a small village between two towering mountains, there lived a woodcutter named Vutha. Vutha was known far and wide for his honesty and integrity. He earned his living by chopping wood and selling it in the nearby village. Despite the hardships of his laborious profession, Vutha remained content with his simple life. One hot summer's day, as Vutha was swinging his axe with rhythmic precision, he accidentally dropped it into the tranquil river that flowed beside the forest. Panic surged through him as he watched the axe sink to the bottom. Without his axe, Vutha would struggle to provide for his family. He felt a pang of despair grip his heart. With a heavy heart, Vutha sat by the riverbank, pondering his next move. Suddenly, a ripple disturbed the surface of the water, and a mysterious figure emerged. It was the river's guardian spirit, a beautiful nymph with shimmering blue eyes and flowing silver hair. "Why do you look so troubled, Vutha?" the nymph asked, her voice as melodious as a songbird's. Vutha explained his predicament, confessing how he had accidentally dropped his axe into the river. "Without it, I won't be able to provide for my family," he sighed. The nymph smiled sympathetically. "Fear not, Vutha. I shall help you," she said, diving back into the river. Moments later, she emerged, holding not one, but a shimmering silver axe in her hand. "This is not your axe, Vutha, but it will serve you just as well. Take it and continue your work with renewed vigor," the nymph said, handing him the gleaming tool. Vutha was overwhelmed with gratitude. He thanked the nymph profusely before returning to his work, his heart brimming with joy. With the silver axe in hand, he chopped wood more efficiently than ever before. As Vutha made his way home that evening, he couldn't shake off a nagging feeling of guilt. He knew that the silver axe didn't belong to him and that he must return it to its rightful owner. Despite the allure of its gleaming surface, Vutha resolved to do what was right. The following morning, Vutha set out to find the owner of the silver axe. He traversed through the forest, asking every woodcutter he encountered if they had lost an axe. Hours passed, and just as Vutha was beginning to lose hope, he stumbled upon a humble cottage hidden amidst the trees. A weathered old woodcutter greeted him warmly, and Vutha noticed a familiar glint of recognition in the man's eyes as he presented the silver axe. "Is this yours?" Vutha asked, holding out the axe. The old woodcutter's eyes widened in disbelief as he recognized his lost axe. Tears welled up in his eyes as he embraced Thomas gratefully. "Yes, my dear boy, this is indeed mine. I had lost it while I was chopping wood near the river. I had given up hope of ever finding it again," he said, his voice choked with emotion. Vutha smiled, feeling a sense of fulfillment wash over him. He refused any reward, knowing that he had done the right thing. As he bid farewell to the old woodcutter and continued on his way, a sense of peace settled within him. Word of Vutha's honesty spread like wildfire throughout the village and beyond. People marveled at his integrity and admired him for his unwavering moral compass. The village chief, impressed by Vutha's actions, offered him a generous reward, but Vutha politely declined, stating that honesty was its own reward. From that day forward, Vutha's reputation as the honest woodcutter echoed through the ages. He continued to live a simple yet fulfilling life, earning his living through hard work and honesty. And whenever he walked through the forest, the gentle rustle of the trees seemed to whisper words of admiration and respect for the man who had chosen truth over temptation.